Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And folks, this debate could be over before it even started for President Joe Biden. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're supporting former President Donald Trump to become the next president of the United States, smash that join button and help us get conservative news to the masses. Joe Biden has a task ahead of him today. And his task is to seem like a reasonably coherent human being who can form English sentences in front of people on a stage. Now, we know he can read from a teleprompter, and we know he can give a really mumbling, stumbling, bumbling 10-minute, speech. And sometimes he could even be coached through an interview with reporters or a reporter, though that's very rare. I mean, have you ever seen a president take less questions than this president? Have you ever seen a president have less press conferences than this president? Have you ever seen a president go on vacation as much as this president? I haven't. And now Van Jones, who used to work for former President Obama, he was in his administration as a senior advisor, he says that it could be game over for Joe Biden if he messes up tonight. That's how important this debate is. Believe me, we're going to have full coverage of it tomorrow when we bring you the highlights and the lowlights for Biden, hopefully, of this debate. And if it goes well for Trump, we're going to report it. And if it doesn't go well for Trump, we're going to report that too, because we do fair and honest journalism here. The media can learn from us. But it could be game over for Biden, says Van Jones. And a Biden, basically, supporter was asked about that today. And his answer was more trying to temper expectations, almost like, hey, listen, if the senile guy doesn't perform right, it's okay because da-da-da-da-da. People aren't going to buy that. They're going to clip this debate into pieces for people on social media, for campaign ads, all kinds of things. And if Joe Biden stumbles, mumbles, and bumbles in this one, he's not going to be able to hide it, and you're not going to be able, media, to save him. I want you to watch this and then let me know what you think in the comments section. Is Trump going to destroy Biden tonight? I think he is. Let me know what you think.
Once again, just as they did in 2020.
One of the things that those polls also showed was that Donald Trump's conviction did not seem to have an impact at all on the electorate, and enthusiasm on Republican sides is very high. I want to get your reaction to Van Jones from last Thursday. This is his take about how Biden has to do tonight. Watch here.
Because if Biden goes out there and messes up, it's game over. If he walks out there and a week later he's lower in the polls, it's panic in the party. But if he goes in there and he can handle himself against Donald Trump, a runaway train, a locomotive, a raging bull, then this guy deserves another shot to be president, because that is tough.
Do you agree with him? It's game over if it doesn't go well for Biden tonight?
Well, listen, the president is ready. He's excited to debate tonight. I think if you want to talk about Donald Trump, he's obviously not going to present the Donald Trump who's been out at his MAGA rallies on the stump. But the problem for Trump is that he's going to have to answer for all the things he has been saying at those MAGA rallies. He's going to have to answer for the role that he played in overturning Roe v. Wade. He's out there on the stump saying the extreme state-level abortion bans that he's responsible for are working out brilliantly. He's going to have to answer for the threat that he continues to pose to American democracy. You have Republicans now like Adam Kinzinger and Jeff Duncan, the former lieutenant governor of this state in Georgia, who are endorsing Joe Biden because they understand that if the sacred cause of America is going to continue to be democracy, that there's a home for you in Joe Biden's campaign, and he's the one to continue to carry this nation forward. And so Donald Trump, his demeanor may not be the same demeanor that we see on the debate stage or that we see at the MAGA rallies, but the problem for him is he's going to have to answer for all the things that he does say at those rallies on the debate stage tonight. That's what the president is focused on going into the night, and it's what the American people will see on the debate stage.
Wanted to ask you about this as well, because I think it's really pretty stark, and get your take on it. So Fox News voter